Good morning and welcome to another edition of Inside Leisure, where over the forthcoming weeks we'll be joined by a number of guests representing all different business areas of the leisure industry to talk about how they've been getting on during lockdown, their future plans, and sharing ideas and experiences that can hopefully help us all. Today I'm going to be joined by Sunne Hutchinson, owner of Bumps to Babes in South Africa, one of STA's first international Swimstars, and also an aquatic tutor of our regulated qualifications over in South Africa. Morning, Sunne. How are you over in South Africa?
Fine, and you, Zoe? How are you guys doing? We're all fine. The sun is shining today, so it's lovely. We've had some terrible rainy weather, which is unusual for us. So when the sun's shining, everything's a bit better here.
The sun's not shining in the UK, unfortunately. So lovely for you to join us. So tell us about how's the COVID-19 affected your pool in South Africa during this period?
So for us, it was really, it couldn't have come at the wrong time. I mean, none of us ever planned something like this would have happened to all of us. So we opened our doors on the 1st of February, our swim school in the center. We opened it up on the 1st of February and it was amazing. We did really well, but it was in such a fast pace that we opened. So then on the 16th of March, the government asked us to close down again. So we had to close our whole facility, which was like 6 weeks brand new and open, and we had to close it again. And then we were closed for the whole time till the 16th of July that we could open again.
Wow, that, sounds full on. So tell us a bit about your swim school and why you decided to take on the Swimstar program.
So we basically, I've been renting small little pools and facilities, and then we went over because we were just so full all the time and we had a waiting list that's not moving. So I decided to build my own facility. We built above ground a pool. We built a 15 by 6 meter pool, and then obviously with the lockdown, it actually gave me some time to really assess what I still needed to be done. And then I started looking at the Swimstar Swims program, and I could see if I would go with the Swimstar program, it's going to help incorporate a lot of stuff into my aquatic center at the moment that is missing. So during the lockdown, I basically started with all my stuff with the swim school. So tried to use it productively.
Brilliant. So before starting the swim school program, did you feel confident that you had everything in place for your swim school?
I have to say yes, and especially on a smaller scale. It was just me and one more teacher, and we had a pool, sort of at a home pool that we worked at. So I thought I was really up to date, and I was a swim school before, but it was like a bronze or something. I just did it once a while ago, and because the facility was small, we sort of just plod on type of thing. But then moving up, and obviously moving up in the levels, the accreditation, I could see that no, we need to pull up our socks a bit, because it is a totally from going from a small facility into a bigger facility. And I could clearly see where the Storm Swim School stuff was helping us quite a bit now moving into the bigger facility.
How many students have you got coming through your program at the moment?
I have to say to you, our first week open of COVID, and was in level, we could open in level 3, which was pretty intense still for us to open in, and we were very worried about it. And we had, because our term was cut in half, we had a lot of makeups that we had to do. So our first week back at work, we gave 385 lessons in 1 week during COVID.
Wow.
It was absolutely insane, from the cleaning process to everything getting sterilized after every lesson, chairs, bathrooms, you name it. My team worked non-stop, and I just want to say again, those guidelines that you've given us was just amazing. We've also, during the whole thing, developed the app, and we've used all those forms that the STA gave us, and we've loaded it on our app. So our screening process is now so amazing. People walk in, because we're now in level 2, and they easily be able to, on their app, just add, fill it in pre-hand, and then when they come in, Massey can just do the reception just as their temperature. So there's a absolute minimum contact. So I think it has evolved us quite a great deal.
Wow, it does sound like it. Amazing team. So in terms of the Swimstar, how did you find the process? Was it quite straightforward for you guys?
I really found the process very, very straightforward. And then when we were struggling with certain policies and procedures and things that we didn't have in place, that's where I was getting in contact with you guys, and you were really great by helping me with templates and guidelines for us to use. So I found the process really, really easy and super helpful. It could not have been more easy for us and helpful during the time.
And would you find it good value for money?
I think so, definitely. I think definitely. I mean, £85, and I think it is really, you get so much more. I mean, we're busy now with grading, and I cannot wait to send you guys little photos or videos of what we're doing. We're busy now. We've just made our own little podium this week, and we're doing all the award certificate of the swim school. So the teachers are busy, we're printing our certificates, and they're busy writing their certificates, and then next week we're going to have a full-on award week. And the kids, this is our first grading that we're doing, and the kids are so looking forward to it. It is such a nice, positive thing that we're trying to do, and make a little bit of a hoo-ha in this negative time for them, something positive that we're trying to use.
Would you give any tips or advice to any of the swim schools thinking about doing Swimstar at all, Sunne?
Sure, I have been speaking to so many, swim schools during lockdown, other swim schools in South Africa that's contact me. And I think there is a huge need here for us. That I think during this lockdown, a lot of people could see where they were falling behind in these swim schools, and then obviously not getting the support from our local organizations, so which everybody will want to be internationally accredited as well. So I've recommended quite a few, and everybody that has joined has been just raving about how amazing and easy it is and how it's elevated their business. So yes, definitely.
Thank you so much, Sunne. Just to finish the conversation, really, you've been a long-standing tutor with STA, delivering our regulated qualifications, which has been wonderful, kind of setting the bar in South Africa. How do you find the qualifications, STA qualifications, and how do you utilise those in your facilities?
Well, for me personally, it's amazing. I've actually just emailed Raf this morning. When I started this process, it was all about, hopefully be able to do these courses in local communities, and they take it to underprivileged areas. And I've been struggling with that and sort of how to work that about, because all my teachers are obviously qualified, and everybody, a lot of swim schools have moved over. So I've met a girl from the NSRI doing survival swimming. And our center have just sort of put her through the course, the award course. And she's just passed, and she really works in communities where people not even allowed to drive into. That's how dangerous it is, and that's where she sort of lives in the areas. So I have seen such great out of that from her, and I'm working more with her, and hopefully we can do more to help them in the future. But I mean, that alone, just recently I could see what a difference. And she says to me, a lot of these kids, if they don't come to swimming, they would have been into gangs and into drugs and things like that. And it's actually keeping the kids off the street. People don't realize how these courses actually have a wave-on effect into our communities here. So yes, we're really
that makes me
excited.
so happy. That is just amazing. What a great story. And that's exactly what STA is trying to achieve. So that's just wonderful to hear.
Exactly. And it's just, I have made people, I thought teaching would give me, teaching gives you such a buzz, especially when you've taken a child and you've helped them and they're progressing so amazingly. But I think tutoring in the international courses have been, for me, 10 times more. You don't understand how people's lives have changed. I mean, I've met people that were car guards that has done the courses, and that are now teachers, that are from that have started the family, and it evolved. We're here, it's not just people retraining, it's changing people's lives, like seriously changing people's lives.
Oh, it just gave me goosebumps to hear. That's
no, but it's the truth, and it's something that I really feel passionate about, and it's it's just what I've seen so far, you know, and it's people that didn't have, I mean, I had just now this week again, a guy that's got really bad learning difficulties and would normally not have had a chance anywhere else. And he came and he was amazing. And the kids loved him. And I said, I had to actually sit down and I said, you know, your age group is from 3 to 7. That's where you're going to excel in. And I got an email from him this morning saying with this whole process, he's enjoyed it so much, he would like to do the disability course because he feels he can relate so much to those kind of children and help. So there again, somebody that's never had an opportunity anywhere else. You know, our schooling system is not always inclusive to everybody, you know, so a lot of people do slip through the cracks or don't get a chance. So, yeah, that's small little things like that. It does make a huge difference. Yeah.
No. Thank you so much for your time this morning, Sunne.
My pleasure.
As always, a pleasure to speak to you.